Welcome to SoCal Training Team. This training is on Cerebral Palsy, CP. I'll refer to Cerebral Palsy. I'll abbreviate it as CP throughout the training so that you know what I'm talking about. But CP is a group of disorder that affects a person's ability to move and maintain balance and posture. CP is the most common motor disability in childhood. Cerebral means having to do with the brain. Palsy means weakness or problems with using the muscles. CP is caused by abnormal brain development or damage to the developing brain that affects a person's ability to control his or her muscles. The symptoms of CP may vary from person to person. A person with severe CP might need to use special equipment to be able to walk, or might not be able to walk at all and might need lifelong care. But a person with mild CP, on the other hand, might walk a little awkwardly, but might not need any special help at all. CP does not get worse over time, though the exact symptoms can change over the person's lifetime. Doctors classify CP according to the main type of movement disorder involved. Depending on which areas of the brain are affected, one or more of the following movement disorders can occur: stiff muscles, uncontrollable movements, or poor balance and coordination. There are four main types of CP. We'll discuss these four types of CP in the next few slides. Spastic cerebral palsy is the most common type of CP. Spastic CP affects about 80% of people with CP. People with spastic CP have increased muscle tone. This means that their muscles are stiff, and as a result of their movements can be awkward. Spastic CP usually is described by what parts of the body are affected. People with dyskinetic CP have problems controlling the movement of their hands, arms, feet, and legs, making it difficult to sit and walk. The movements are uncontrollable and they can be slow, writhing, or rapid and jerky. Sometimes the face and tongue are affected and the person has a hard time sucking, swallowing, and talking. People with ataxic CP have problems with balance and coordination. They might be unsteady when they walk. They might have a hard time with quick movements or movements that need a lot of control, like writing. They might have a hard time controlling their hands or arms when they need to reach for something as well. Some people have symptoms of more than one type of CP. The most common type of mixed CP is spastic dyskinetic CP. Early signs of CP vary greatly because there are many different types and levels of disability. The main sign that a child may have CP is a delay in reaching motor and movement milestones, such as rolling over, sitting, standing, or walking. On the next few slides, we're going to address some of the possible signs of CP. In a baby younger than 6 months of age, their head lags when you pick them up while they're laying on their back. They feel stiff, they feel floppy. When you hold the baby cradled in your arm, it seems like their neck is overextended, constantly acting as if they're pushing away from you. And finally, when you pick them up, their legs are stiff and they cross or scissor. In a baby older than 6 months of age, they cannot roll over in either direction. They cannot bring their hands together. They have difficulty bringing their hands to their mouth, and they reach out only with one hand while keeping the other fisted. In a baby older than 10 months of age, they crawl in a lopsided manner, pushing off with one hand and leg while dragging the opposite hand and leg. They scoot around on their buttocks or hops on their knees, but does not crawl on all fours. CP is caused by abnormal development of the brain or damage to the developing brain that affects a child's ability to control his or her own muscles. There are several possible causes for abnormal development or damage. People used to think that CP was mainly caused by lack of oxygen during the birth process. Now, scientists think that this causes only a number of CP cases. Thank you for going through another one of the trainings here at SoCal Training Team. The training continues. Go ahead and click on the screen and watch another one of our trainings. Thank you. Subscribe, like, and share.